Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. It's caught with Saquon Barkley. Down to the 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked.
Well, that's going to take away a touch of that early momentum they built with the opening drive touchdown. And just as importantly here, blocking that extra point should give the offense a little boost as they come out for their first possession, looking to match touchdown for touchdown.
We'll take this at the 10. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Daniels now on first down. It's Cox. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Motioning him from the slot right. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Handoff right side for Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Daniels to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19, Panther Street, Panther Street.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this one does not go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. 4th down. Here's Daniels. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders find an answer with their opening drive. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. They pitch it out to him here. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ertz gets it out wide, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
5 DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking. But he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. And also the hurry up here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. It's his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that can get some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
On second down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Hilton now on third down. That's Cox. He's got Washington. He's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down.
60 Bison, 67 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here he goes, third and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they get this down to the 28.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Starting on the grounds here, Kronsky Merritt. Daniel managed 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. All right, short of the market for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Tight end going in motion here. 3rd and 1, Daniels. Complete out to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Washington.
Okay.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
He motion the tight end over. On first down, here's Daniels. Screen pass here for Kronsky Merritt. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
At that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They've got first down here from the 36. Kronsky Merritt straight ahead. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, And he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Let's go now. Ready.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Off his back foot, he hucks this one. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Chap. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let go.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Play fake. It's Milton. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
They'll go. Hurts. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way. It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
That's Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Okay,
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Track. Viking 18.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Mims with the grab. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment.
Ready,
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he's stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. On the move, headed right. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Come on. Hit. Ready, ready.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Krosky Merritt on first down. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They send Mims left. Now Daniels to throw. Pass it down close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Krosky Merritt has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders grow their lead to 8.
Commanders 17, Eagles 9.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Hurts on first down. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So that brings up 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. attempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Here's the final play of our first half.
60 back. Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's going deep this time. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
19, 8, go, Reed, go.
Here's Daniels. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
70. Hey, check that. Street.
3rd and short, Daniels. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Play action. Hurts has it. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Buying some time right. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Tried to connect, but it winds Devontae Smith, the intended target. And it sets up second down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Complete right side to Washington. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Elliott connects there. And that gets them back within 5.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
19-18.
Play action now with Daniels. Got for big yards on the right side. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders hold an 11-point advantage. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders push the lead up to 12.
Commanders 24, Eagles 12.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Finds him on a crossing route. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Zone read give here to Barkley. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Silver.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Giving this to Kronsky-Merritt. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Come on. Set 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Cougar 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Give it to Krosky Merritt. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Puts his body on the line, and he got it! A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. To throw, Daniels. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Daniels now. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Let's go.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. After the penalty, offense staying out to try 4th down.
Buffalo 18. Come on, set, go.
They're going to try to throw for it. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders push the lead up to 12.
Commanders 31, Eagles 19.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. He's out in the clear. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards. 63. First down.
They go play fake with Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And this one doesn't go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Hurts now from the gun. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mike Sandra still makes the play. And the Commanders are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Hey, check that. Here we go.
Running right, this is Prosky Merritt. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Hawk 70. Hawk 7. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check go.
Running once again with Prosky Merritt. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Panther 6. Franco. No rig. Cougar 19.
They send him left out of the slot. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Hurt.
They run. It's Prosky Merritt. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Throwing now, Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Viking 18.
Here's Prosky Merritt on the carry. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Second down give to Prosky Merritt. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Third down.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball. That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts. Completed over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to throw, Hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles facing a 15-point deficit. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
63.
Desperation time here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the first.
At the 46-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They get 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. It's Hurts once again. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
Here's Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Count 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's trying to push the field. What a dive. I think he caught it. This play goes